If such a thing were possible in human existence, I would blot from the pages of memory 12 months of my life.
After the bloody victory at Chickamauga, Hood's Texas Brigade pressed into eastern Tennessee. On a harsh October morning near Raccoon Valley, Val Giles and others were cut off during a skirmish and captured, marking the beginning of a long ordeal in enemy hands.
I landed in Camp Morton in November 1863, and in December our rations were reduced to 8 ounces of bread and 1/4 of a pound of beef per day. Blue beef at that. The prisoners complained of this and were informed that the reduction had been made in a spirit of retaliation. They said that federal prisoners at Andersonville and Libby prisons were starving to death.
In 1864, Val Giles endured harsh conditions at Camp Morton. Prisoners constantly attempted escape, but the price of failure was severe. Those caught trying to flee or bribe guards were often bucked and gagged, or hung by their thumbs. Even minor offenses brought punishment, with many forced to endure Morgan's mule, a painful torture device. For Giles and his comrades, survival at Camp Morton meant enduring both the bleak confinement and relentless discipline.
Abraham Lincoln was elected for a second time on the 8th of November, 1864, and on that night I effected my escape. It was 2 o'clock in the morning when Jack Warefield, who escaped with me, and I took our departure from that hellhole of misery, the pest house at Camp Morton.
Under cover of night, Val Giles traveled cautiously, resting in haystacks by day as he moved south from Indianapolis. In southern Indiana, a sympathetic doctor, Evans Dial, took him in. For nearly a month, Dr. Dial and his wife nursed Val through his bout of smallpox. But one night, Union Home Guards arrived, searching for the Confederate fugitive. With Dr. Dial's quick thinking, Val slipped away once more. He spent the spring of 1865 with a band of Confederate soldiers in Kentucky, and after the surrender, he finally began his long journey back to Texas.
It was late September 1865 when I reached home outside of Austin, late one Sunday evening, after an absence of 4 years and 5 months. The tears of joy and thanksgiving shed by my mother and father at my safe return are too sacred to be described. It is finished. I have worn my last gray jacket. I have fired my last shot for Dixie.